charts. The wreckage of the Titanic has just been discovered at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
And on a small farm on the Kansas-Colorado border, a young mother is about to give birth.
The local doctor has predicted twins, which gladdens the hearts of the young woman and her husband, who could certainly use the extra help around the farm. But the birth does not go well. The terrified father drives his screaming, hemorrhaging wife to the local clinic. A poorly funded facility housed in a converted Airstream trailer.
The presiding physician is Dr. Charlie Von Kook, a local denture maker, dubious training with eccentric religious beliefs.
The labor is long and painful, and Louisa Neville, a Mennonite girl who had given up a promising career as a legal assistant to join her first and only love on the rundown farm that was his inheritance. May her soul rest forever in peace, is pronounced dead by the doctor at 11:23 a.m. on the 11th day of September.
Precisely 12 minutes after the birth of her twin daughters.
The girls are Parapagus, Tripus, Dibrachius twins, conjoined at the side and sharing between them 3 legs, 2 arms, 3 lungs, 2 hearts, and a single liver.
Without hesitating, Dr. Von Kook places the twins on the operating table, muttering biblical quotations of doubtful accuracy. He leaves the trailer and returns with a gas-powered chainsaw.
The noise is deafening in the small space as the doctor prepares for the gruesome operation.
At that very moment, Sheriff Wilbur Owens, having noticed that his car parked outside, steps in to see if he can be of any assistance.
Seeing the crazed doctor hovering above the newborns, the teeth of the chainsaw about to connect with their innocent flesh, the valiant sheriff draws his pistol and fires.
As the bullet pierces his heart, Dr. Von Kook emits a cry of pain and stumbles backwards.
Samuel Neville, a timid, nervous man who wanted nothing more than a quiet country life with many children, is still in a state of shock over the death of his young wife and the alarming physiology of his newborn daughters when he is struck in the neck by the chainsaw blade, killing him instantly.
Distraught, the good sheriff takes the twins to his car. He radios back to the station, and it is arranged for the twins to be taken to the Bethany Center for Developmentally Disabled Youth in Topeka. The sheriff decides to deliver the twins to the Bethany Center personally.
Less than an hour into the drive, an oncoming truck swerves, crosses the median, and strikes the sheriff's car. The sheriff is thrown into the windshield and will die 30 minutes later from loss of blood.
Meanwhile, the world has become a sea of feathers as the truck's cargo of live chickens, many of them now seriously injured or dead, spill into the road.
A small, awkward man limps out of the truck's cab and cautiously approaches the sheriff's vehicle. His eyes rest on the twin girls calmly looking up at him from the back seat.
Ignoring the dying sheriff, the truck driver lifts the twins into his arms and places them in the cab of his damaged vehicle.
He unhitches the trailer and climbs into the cab himself, abandoning the defenseless chickens to a grim fate on Interstate 70.
A smile forms on his lips as he places the truck into gear and continues down the highway, taking the twin sisters to an uncertain fate.